Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay. Hello, gamers and collectors. It's your boy Kentman, and we are here again for that beautiful, sweet Amiami pre-order roundup. And we have some new figures that's been released, and you know me, I like to go through the first 10 pages of that beautiful, amazing Amiami page and see all the new figures that's been released or that's been announced, and maybe possibly something I might pre-order for next year, even though I don't have the money to do so. And you know, that's a future Kentman's problem, not mine. So let me go ahead and clean off my glasses. And let's zoom in and see what we have on the market. First, on the first page of the Amiami pre-order roundup, we have a few figures that I want to look at today, which is this Lulu, we have Kana, we have this Nami, and we have this lady Nugget from My Hero Academia, and we also have this beautiful, amazing Azur Lane figure that we gotta look at right now. Also this one as well, because she looks hot. I mean, she's a cat girl with big old titties, so I'm clicking on it. So let's look at this one. We talked about this during the Wonderfest 2024 presentation, and this was one of the figures that caught my eye the most because Wava has an idea of bringing an anime figure from anime to real life, and it just is gorgeous. I mean, Ilulu is already an amazing girl from Miss Kabachi's Dragon Age, and I also love her. For a $165 price point is not a bad asking price. The only problem is this is coming out early January, right after Christmas, and I wish it was coming out any other time in the month because it would be an instant pre-order, but like, god damn it, it is a fabulous figure. A fabulous figure. I love the expressions. It's very vibrant, very Iluru feeling, and also it looks like, I like that the cape has this nice dynamic feel. Like when I saw it in the promotional photos during Wonderfest 2024, I already was amazed by this figure, and now looking at it even more, it's like maybe someone's not getting a Christmas present. Good lord, good lord. I love how she's floating. The only problem I don't like is the base. The base is one of those things that I wish, actually no, wait, no, it looks like a normal typical base. You can change the boob top and it comes with different hands. Does this consider a Figma, but just has different components? I didn't know this figure was going to come with extra parts. I kept clicking and I saw more and more beautiful things. I love this grin expression. This is the one we saw in the promotional pictures from the beginning. The fact that you have, you know, more cleavage and under boob and the claws. You can change to the chibi hands as well that we saw in some of them, as well as I love the detail on her tail. Her tail is so amazing, and I love in the grin, it looked like, I mean, it doesn't, I thought she had like steam coming out of her mouth, and that would like been like cream in a crop of this expression, but like it's still hella good. You know, F the base, maybe this is a great figure to start off with. Anyway, this figure is amazing. I might pre-order this early January. Ooh, it's a good figure. A good figure to start off with, but $165 is a good asking price. Next, we have Kana from Oshinoko. This is a recent character that my wife loves. We recently watched Oshinoko for the first season. I know the second season is out right now. We haven't gotten to that yet, but it is an amazing pop idol anime that is kind of grim and realistic on how the K-pop and idol industry really works. And just if you're a creator or a content creator, it does dive deep into a lot of themes that is just real. And it is a great show. And Akana was one of the characters that my wife caught attention to a lot. And I think she might actually pre-order this for a 1/6 scale that comes out in October 2025. A really good far away asking gap window, and $122. This also matches the Akane Oshinoko figure. I don't know if it's going to be in the first 10 pages, but I did see that on here. And it does look really cool. I love that they have this dynamic because, you know, if you watch the show, they have kind of a rivalry within the show. So I love that they both have this aesthetic to it, and it has a nice little feel. I like more figures that have this more outward aesthetic that's out of their normal attire, where they're on a date or they're out and about doing an activity and something. It actually really brings out the character a lot more than what you get for a normal figure in their regular attire. So I do like this a lot, and from Good Smile Company, it's a pretty good asking price and a very good distance away for you to pre-order it. So that's a really reasonable figure for that price. Next, I probably will not buy this, but for $61, this Nami figure is looking crazy. I haven't bought a One Piece figure in such a long time. I actually sold off a lot of my One Piece figures because, not that I hate One Piece, it's just I'm not interested in the figures or a lot of the stuff anymore that I was before. But this figure is really cool. I like the dynamic. I don't know what arc this is from because I haven't been keeping up with One Piece at all, but I saw Nami, I saw the figure, I like the dynamic of it, so I clicked on it, and it looks really, really cool. I like it a lot, and got some nice cakes. And for $61, it's not a bad asking price, honestly. It's a really good figure. Comes out March 2025. Other things are going to be coming out that month for me, like Vert from Hyper Dimension. So probably won't be picking this up, but it is a really nice figure arts figure. Next, we got Lady Nugget. I think this might be the first figure that she's ever gotten, and it's $162, and it's made by Takara Tomy. I don't think is this the same Tomy that we know that makes that used to make the Sonic figures and stuff? I don't know. Maybe it's a new person. I don't know. But anyway, this figure looks really good. It's weird how popular this character got for the little screen time she got. She was not really on screen that long. She was only in the show for an episode, and she quickly gained popularity. Like, not to the high stakes of like Himiko or Uraraka or anything like that, but she did get a nice appeal. And for a 1/8 figure for $162, kind of a big asking price. Honestly, I could see this being like $125 maybe, and I would probably pick it up. Comes out in July 2025, which is a pretty good window for a figure to come out. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I find it on sale, I would probably pick it up. However, because she wasn't really like my huge favorite character, I did like her appeal. I liked her story. I like her arc. For the little that she had, she might have had more in like the later seasons that's happening right now, but right now I know she only had like 1 or 2 episodes of fighting crazy crazy Madeku. I was about to say Midoriya and then Deku at the same time, and it kind of got clustered into one thing, but regardless. Anyway, it's a nice figure, a 1/8 scale figure. If it was a little cheaper, maybe I would have picked it up, but the only figure that I'm looking to get from My Hero is an Uraraka figure, because that's my favorite character from the show. And besides like Deku, but like I do like Uraraka a lot, so I probably would only pick her up from My Hero, because I don't really dive into shonen figures too much nowadays. I kind of step away from shonen figures because there's always so many of them, besides like Bleach and stuff like that, because it's my favorite anime. However, I don't know, I do like this figure. It looks really cool. I like the style of it. It is very dynamic. The face expression could be a little better. The face could be better, but the one thing I want to know if she has her little scouter. I wish it came like as an accessory or a different like faceplate, because she has a scouter here. So I wish that she would have had it as like on the base as well. But anyway, moving on. Good figure. Probably wouldn't pick it up, but it's a good figure nonetheless. This is a hell of a good bunny figure. Now, this is not made by Fring. It's made by Apex, which is it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I like that there's more rivalry into the bunny scene. Like, I mean, of course, Fring will probably be always the top of bunny figures because they got those realistic leggings. However, I do like that other companies like BQ and this and Apex are doing bunny figures, so you have a variety of different figures. And I mean, I don't know who this character is. I don't really play Azure Lane a lot, but I'm pretty sure my wife will, and she loves Azure Lane, and I'm sure she likes this character. And this is sexy character and a beautiful design. I like that it has this like stripper ballroom or casino kind of feel, but a floor base, and you have the stripper pole here. She has this nice stance. You have a little bird being the DJ. It's you know, they're in the club, they're pumping, we're in the club. $148 asking price, comes out in January 2026. Holy crap. I was expecting 2025, but not 2026. You are waiting a good long while before you're getting this figure. Holy crap. But I mean, at least you have a lot of time to save up for it. Now, I mean, I guess that this asking price is the best asking price. You have to wait 2 years for this figure. Good Lord, I'm dropping shit. Golly. I was not expecting that. That was a year. Yeah, that was like a, you know, I don't even know what that was. But anyway, it's a good asking price, a good time margin, obviously, and it's a good figure. So like, if you're an Azure Lane fan, name this Charge. I know, Kisaragi. I don't know who that character is, but she's hot and she looks cool, and it's a good figure, and you have plenty of time to save for it because it's not coming out for a while. Next, we have this beautiful Nan girl wrestler, Casey, an original character that's a professional pre-order, and it's a 1/6 scale for only $60. Comes out December of 2025. I might actually pick this up. This is sexy. This is sexy as hell. I got another 1/6 scale figure coming out in January that is also a professional figure or pre-order, which I learned that it might or might not come out depending on how many people pre-order it. And it's weird that a lot of these 1/6 scale figures are coming out and they're barely asking for a lot for them. And I'm just like, why? These are really good figures. I mean, maybe because they're not licensed figures, so they can be a little bit more lenient on the price. And this is a sexy ass character. I might actually pre-order this. This might be the first one on the first page to go into the cart because I'm liking this figure. I like the style. I like the pose. I like that she has this cheerleading outfit to her. And it's a cat girl. I'm gonna add it to cart. I'm gonna keep it on the page. We're gonna add it to cart. I'm gonna take this off, and at the end, I'll look at it and discover if I want to pay it. Because it comes out in December, only $60. It's like that's a really good asking price. But we'll see how we feel. Now let's go back to the second page. Wait, what happened? Why are you here now? Did the page just update as we were moving? It did update. Why? What? I don't even know what. Did you wasn't here. I know I skipped this Nina, but like, I mean, I guess we could look at the Nina real quick before we move on. I know some people are gonna be like, why didn't you look at the Nina? But like, I mean, her tech and appearance is cool and all, and it's a figure arts as well. And I don't really care for Figmas and stuff, so like, whatever. Anyway, page 2, we got nothing I care about on this page. I'm gonna be frank. Nothing. We got a couple pop-up arrays that looks pretty cool. This Uraraka like little Hello Chibi figure is really cute. You know, it's really kawaii. I don't know who this character is for a bunny figure, so nothing really major here for me. So we're going to go to page 3. Page 3 has one figure that I care about, which I already pre-ordered. I'm not going to be frank. Actually, we got 2 figures. We got my beautiful queen, Soraya from Valkyria Chronicles 4. I'm gonna click on this because it's hot and I don't know who it is, but it's a, it's a really sexy figure, so we're gonna check it out. We have Yume, the brand new protagonist for Atelier. You already know I love Atelier, one of my favorite franchises of all time. I made a bunch of videos recently over the Tokyo Game Show weekend talking about all the new things that's coming, and they announced this as a pre-order. They also announced the collector's editions for pre-order, which I already did pre-order as well. This comes out in August 2025 and it looks hella good. It is surprising, but not surprising, how quickly they brought this out when the game's not even out. I know a lot of people on Twitter was having a problem with that the game's not even out. So we don't even know if we're gonna like this character, but they're like, you're gonna like this character and love it. You're gonna love this character, and I already love Yume. Yume's a really sexy character. They already got so much more things planned for her. I feel like her story is gonna be very, very deep and telling of her trying to figure out why alchemy has been banned and what happened to her mother and all this stuff. It's gonna be great, and I like the design of this figure. This is made by Kyo Tecmo themselves, and it is a really well detailed figure for a 1/7 scale figure. $194 is kind of a big asking price for a 1/7 scale figure. However, it's a toy. My hands are dyed, my hands are dyed. So I already pre-ordered it. Next we got Salveria. Oh, I talked about this during the Winterfest 2024. It's a swimsuit skin, which doesn't really look like a swimsuit, but hey, I'm not gonna argue against her. She could do whatever she wants. She's queen, she could do whatever she wants. I love that she has this military style look to her as she is a swimsuit. Even though she's going to go hang out on the beach, she still gotta be on command. She has her little nightclub here. She got the thigh high. She even got some thigh squish. These leggings actually look realistic. It is realistic. What the heck? This figure is nice. It's just a nice figure. For $161, comes out October of next year. So a whole year later, you'll be able to get this figure for a 1/7 scale figure, for a swimsuit figure, for Salveria, and it looks really good. That might be one of the figures we ask for. I'm gonna put that to the side right here. And that might be one of the things we add to the cart, because that is something sexy. Now we have this Yaho Sakaguri illustration by Kagome 1/4 scale figure. That's $343. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for one figure, but it is a sexy figure. I love the slender, nice looking abs. all boobs matter. Is this a femboy? I could be down with it. I'm down with it. It's a sexy figure. It's a sexy bunny figure. I like the style. I like the look of it. It looks really nice, and it's a really, really beautiful figure. Not for $343, almost $400 worth, but it is a nice figure nonetheless. I just wanted to point it out. Next, we're gonna look. Oh, I missed this Akane figure, which also looks really cool. I like that this is like this hipster style. This is actually a figure off of the art. I like this. I seen art of this on my wife's phone actually, and it's a really good figure for $191. I think the other one is a little bit better in my opinion. I like that it has a lot more going on. She's out and about. She's in a nice date outfit and stuff. She's holding ice cream. This one is kind of not bad per se, but it is not as interesting as the other one. Plus, it's a better asking price for $191 for this. She's not even doing anything. She's just raising her hand. Put your hand down. Save a few dollars. You know what I mean? What the heck? Why are you almost $200? What the heck is going on? Anyway, that's a pretty good figure. Okay, I'm seeing, the more I'm on this page, the more I'm seeing sexy figures. Who are you? I don't know who you are, and you're $51 and you're a 1/6 scale figure. She is hot. Oh my God, those are huge. Those hips don't lie, bro. Does she even have a spine? Good Lord. For 51, you see what I mean? $51. This is $51. Well, this is $194. And this is both one of 1/6 scale figure. Sure, it's a provisional figure, but like comes out in July. Might be something we ask for, you know. That might be something we get. You know, a lot of these provisional figures are really catching my eye. Maybe because it's the price, but I don't know why. It's just really sexy. And this is my Shiroguri, also a provisional figure. So they don't believe that people are going to pre-order this? There's no way people don't think that this is going to sell or sell out. Especially with, you know, Capcom fighting collection coming out again with Capcom versus SNK 2, with the new Fatal Fury game coming out. Mine is still a pretty hot top tier waifu, and this is a pretty good figure. This is a really good figure for $195, a 1/6 scale figure. Not bringing the price of the one we just saw, but it comes out in October, so it's a good year away. So you can definitely save this up if you were just getting this figure next year. That's not me, but you know, it could be a good figure to get. I mean, I don't know how much I love Mai. I mean, I do appreciate Mai because she's a great character. She's a great design character, and just for the nostalgia of her. But she's not a character that I really think about all that. I just want it because she's hot. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's just the facts. I don't want her because I really think about her all that much, you know? If that makes sense. Anyway, moving on to page 4. Now, page 4 has a few figures that we need to look at real quick. We got the Data Live twins here. I know they're not twins, but they're kind of the same figure. And then we have this Data Live figure to look at. We have this Asuna figure, Nandroid, to look at. We have a few more as our Lane figures to look at. This is really cute. Beto is really hot. This is also from Overlord Shawter. Sorry, I forgot her name. But when you have Albedo, why do you need anyone else? You know what I mean? And then we'll look at this Racing Girl figure. Okay. These also was shown up on Wonderfest 2024, so I won't go too deep on the details and stuff of these figures because I already talked about them. But the Kurumi 1/7 scale figure from Design Coco looks amazing. I love that they're pulling up the stockings. I love that the base is the chair that matches and complements the black that she's wearing. Very, very essence of a Kurumi figure. Very sexy, and I love that white also complements her as well. And is this origami? This looks like origami, but I haven't watched Data Live in a long time, so I can't really say, but it looks like origami. I like that she has the complement of, is commenting off of Kurumi. It's almost like you have to get these together, but you can buy them separately if you want to. And this figure looks really nice as well. You know, I like the white, the blue that matches, that counteracts the red of a Kurumi, and then the blue that counteracts the white. It's a good contrast as well. And they're really sexy figures. They have pretty much the same pose. They come out September of 2025 of next year, and they're 151 each, so about 300 together, which is not bad for two figures for $300. It's not bad, not a bad asking price whatsoever. And they're really good figures. But as I said, I've talked about them more detail in the Wonderfest 2024 video, so if you want to see my full analysis on them, then, you know, you can look at that video, but if not, it's not really that big deal. But we have another Kurumi figure that's only $24. What? This is a 1/7 scale figure? Who? El Coco? I don't think I ever heard of it. This is a 1/7 scale figure that's only $24. It's a sexy swims. I cannot believe that. I wish I loved Kirby more because I would pay for this, but like, coming out in February. I already have 2 Nikkei figures coming out in February, so I can't rationalize buying this right now. But for $24, I might as well. $24? Oh my God, that's like pre-COVID prices. What? I have never seen this company a day in my life before. Who is this person? They have other figures. Is this considered a price? No, this is a scale figure. They have a Ram Nandroid, a kind of Nandroid figure. They have a Mega Meme. What? Okay. I don't know, I might have to get that. This Asuna Android looks really cute. I'm not that big on androids, but I always like looking at them just when I see a character I love, which is Asuna. The only Asuna figure I truly need is the Max Factory one that goes with the Karen. That's finally got a pre-mock-up of what the figure could possibly look like, which I'm waiting for that. And it looks really good. It looks really good. Anyway, moving on to the Azure Lane. Oh, Rich. And goddamn, she's rich in my eyes with beauty. I love the style. I love this throne sitting pose. It looks really sexy. I love that you get the bonus material. I mean, these aren't really all that cool to me because they're just PNGs on paper, you know, in a way. They're not like super detail art. But the figure itself looks really, really good. I love this like straps and hiding the boobs and stuff. You got all kinds of boobs. You got cleavage, you got side boob, you got under boob. They appreciate everyone. You got thigh squish. Who is this character? I don't even know. I don't play as Elaine enough to know who this character is, but I know a sexy character when I see one. And she is pretty sexy. And oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, you can take the jacket off, the cape. And she's sleeping? Oh my goodness. For $220, comes out May 2025. I'm gonna have to ask my wife who this is because she plays Ezra Layden heavily. And I don't know if she has her or not, or has the skin. Maybe she might pick this up, maybe she won't. I don't know. But it's a pretty good figure nonetheless. Then we have a random character I have no idea who is from Binding, which is pretty much the fring of hentai figures in a way. And the asking price is ridiculous. It's $229. But it's a pretty good figure nonetheless. It's a really good figure. Okay, we're gonna move on. For a 1/4 scale figure, not bad. I'm not gonna move any further because I got scared and we're on YouTube, so I don't know how they're feeling, but you can look at it for yourself if you choose to do so. This Albedo swimsuit outfit is pretty cute. This is pretty much like a prize figure for $72. It's not bad, but it's not good either. But it's Albedo, so it's really hot. But you know, it's a basic figure, you know, a basic prize figure, a swimsuit figure. I've seen better, but not terrible. The same goes for the shell here as well. She's pretty sexy, pretty cute. She needs some love, you know, Mimium's premium and all that jazz. And the faces are not all that great, but it's alright. It's alright. And then I don't know who this character is. Racing Girl Kurosawa, a 1/4 scale figure that is a $300 figure. Who is this girl? What this is? She's cute though. She's a cute racing girl. You know, she got some nice little pose, holding up the winning sign, got a nice booty, you know, nothing too crazy, not $300 worth, but you know, it's a pretty good figure nonetheless. All right, moving to page 5. We have a few that we need to look at. We got one, we got Riet, we got Gushing Over Magical Girls, we got this Sophie figure, we got this Kashino figure that we gotta look at, and it looks sexy and it looks hot, and it's like goddamn. This girl from 13 Signals that I still haven't played, but it's a great Atlas game. And god damn, this is a rerun. I'm pretty sure this figure came out before, or maybe not, but like this Toru figure, 1/6 scale figure, is really blowing my mind. She got some big old titties. nice ass, good thighs, $192, coming out in February. Why February? If this wasn't February, I probably would have picked this up because I got 2 figures already on February. As I said, I got 2 Nikkei figures, which is the Sakura and Ruby. And this is a really good figure. The only thing I don't like is that she doesn't have her tail. Now I know it probably would have been hard to do her tail with her hands like this. However, I feels like Toru deserves to have her tail. She needs her tail, and that would have made this figure even 10 times more better. Like, I just hate, the one thing I hate about the 1/4 scale bunny figure for Toru is that she doesn't have her tail. Why does she not have her tail? It's a major point of her character. She's a dragon and she always has her tail. She always wants you to eat her tail. So why doesn't she have her goddamn tail? It's a sexy figure. She got big old titties. Yes, I love it, but she doesn't have a tail. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested. That's the only issue. I know that might be not a big turnoff for a lot of people because they got titties on screen. However, for me, I like the character to be accurate to the character still in some ways. I mean, the finer details, you know, it's like Batman without his cape. You know, it just wouldn't work. I mean, it's cool, but it just wouldn't work. Either way, Rias. We are seeing a lot more Rias figures pop up nowadays, which I am not arguing. We had the one with Akano on the base stand, where she was her 15th anniversary figure, and now we get this 1/6 scale figure from the Kai Tendo. Yeah, it's Kai Tendo. I never heard of them before, but it's a 239 figure pricing. I don't know how to read math anymore. Numbers. $239 of a figure. It's $239. Good Lord. What's wrong with me? I got titties on my brain. That's what's wrong with me. And it's a pretty good figure. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice Rias figure. It's one of the better faces that Rias has, because it feels like no one can ever get Rias's face right when it comes to Rias figures. In my opinion, it's a sexy lingerie, not as great as the lingerie figure, honestly, but it's still a pretty good one. A sitting down pose, which I do love a good sitting down pose, and it's a pretty decent figure. The hair and the sculpt is okay, but it looks too glossy for me. It doesn't look as realistic as it could be. So for $239, it's kind of a big asking price. If this was like half the price, then maybe. But this is a big asking price. I know it's a 1/6 scale figure, but we saw plenty of 1/6 scale figures that looks way more detailed than this one, and a fraction of the price. So like, I don't know. I just don't see this selling that well. Maybe to a few hardcore high school DxD fans or Rias fans, but like, I don't see this flying off the store shelves that fast. Then we got Mitch. Gushing Over Magical Girls is a beautiful, amazing magical girl anime. We watched it and it was a fantastic show. We fell in love with it. And this figure, the fact that it is exposed the way it is from the anime, is pure joy. I love it. I love that this is like this. And it's a 1/7 scale for $121. Comes out May 2025. I think my wife already pre-ordered this one, or May is considering pre-ordering it, because she is not her favorite character from the show, but she does like Magia. But her favorite is the blue hair one, and of course Mashigasha. I forgot a lot of the characters' names at this point, but this figure looks really nice. It looks very sexy. I'm not going to click on any more promotional figures than this. I'm actually kind of afraid to have this on screen for any longer because of YouTube, but this figure is great. It's a 1/7 scale figure, $121, pretty good asking price. Maybe it might pick it up in May. We'll see how things go. Next, a figure that I already pre-ordered, which is Altelia Sophie. We also talked about this during Wonderfest 2024. It's a beautiful, beautiful swimsuit figure. I already also talked about this in my Atelier video I posted on Sunday. And it's a great swimsuit. It's a great swimsuit. I love that it balances. It is a counteractive. What's words anymore? I don't know. It's a reflection off of her main outfit that she always wears from her game, of her trench coat that she has. And I love that they brought that into a nice little swimsuit jacket, and then the swimsuit itself reflects off of her hair and a little bit off of what she also wears. It's a wonderful figure, and I love that even with Ryza and Yume coming out, there is still Sophie out there getting figures, and I love that. It's a beautiful 1/7 scale figure, $137. Comes out June 2025, a good time for it to come out, and I already pre-ordered it, and it's a wonderful, wonderful figure. Next, a figure that my wife already pre-ordered for November 2025. It's coming out a whole month and a year later, and it's $137, and god damn, those are huge. God damn, those are huge. If she didn't pre-order this, she already did though. If she didn't or pre-order, I would have pre-ordered it for her, because like, good lord, Tashino is one of her favorite characters. Her one prize figure, the one figure that she wants, the holy grail figure of Kashino she wants, is the one where she's hanging out of the wall and she's stuck in the wall, and that hasn't been made yet, unless it is in pre-production. I haven't seen it, but this figure is beautiful for two good reasons, and goddamn, would be a nice figure to have. A 1/6 scale figure is a provisional pre-order. How could this be a provisional pre-order? So that only means it will come out if a lot of people pre-order it. And I don't know how many people even vibes with Agile Lane anymore, or Kashino as fact, because there's always new characters coming out. So like, I don't know, but it's already pre-ordered. We'll see if it comes out. If it does, she will probably make a video about it on her channel. If you want to check out her channel, Boba the Doggo. Boba Doggo is her YouTube channel. I'll link it down in the cards, or I'll link it somewhere. And you can check out whenever that comes. I mean, it won't be until next year, but which is my birthday month of next year. Either way, moving into the 13 Signals. This character is gorgeous. Ori, I always see her and I want to play this game. I heard really great things about this game. It's a great action, not really strategy RPG, and it's a good game. It has a quality good game for Atlas. I mean, it's Atlas, so it's not surprising that it's a good game. And it's a 1/7 scale figure for $153. A really, really good figure. I love that it's sitting down. I love that she's eating the bread. I love that the base looks like a street, and it's a really nice, composed, simple figure. You know, it's nothing too crazy, new, nothing grand about it. It's just a nice sitting down anime girl figure. You know, and you can't get more better than that. I love this. I love the school uniform as well. I like the color of the school uniform. It's really cute. I mean, I feels like if it would get a price drop to maybe $125, then maybe it would be something I'd pick up, but I would have to even play the game first to see if I actually would love the character. I love the character from the design alone, but I don't even know if I like her for personality wise. I haven't played the game, and I know it's criminal. Anyway, moving on to page 6. Page 6 has one figure that I want to look at. Two figures that one I already pre-ordered, and one that I am considering pre-ordering, which is the first one being Nicole from ZZZ, my favorite character from the entire my favorite character from the entire game, the only character that I truly cared about besides Jane. I wasn't able to get her in the game, so I stopped playing the game. However, I did pre-order this figure because it looks really good. It comes out next year of 2025 of September, and it's $155, and it's a really, really good figure. I love that she's sitting down. I love that the thighs look great. I love that she's crossing her legs. I love that she's sitting on her briefcase shotgun that she has. I love that this base is also like this here with her name on it and everything. It's just a nice all-around figure, and probably when Jane comes out, I'm probably going to pre-order her as well, because she is a nice looking figure. I don't know who's in charge of the ZZZ marketing, because like they're already getting figures. This game is not even that old of coming out. It recently just came out this year, and they're already getting figures. And there's some characters from Genshin that hasn't even gotten figures yet. That shouldn't get figures. Like Radiant Shogun. Why do I not have a Radiant Shogun figure yet? Huh? Hoyoverse? What's going on? What's going on here? Or Kafka. I know Kafka is coming, but I need my Kafka figure right now. Right now. Then we have an Asuka figure, a 1/7 scale figure. Not the greatest Asuka figure. I think there's other ones that's a little bit better than this, but Alter, you can never go wrong with Alter. $165, a really good figure. I like that she's wearing the jacket. She has the eye patch. She has, you know, this nice badass look about it. I like that you can take down the hood. So I'm assuming that she's gonna come with different heads. And I just like the figure. It's a nice, just standing pose figure. And you can never go wrong with an Asuka figure, you know, especially when in Asuka's best girl from the show. And, you know, it's an all around good figure. I mean, I feels like if it was $125, it would definitely be an immediate pre-order. But the fact that it is only, I don't know, maybe by the time it gets closer to the day, I might change my mind. May is already a big heavy duty month for me already for figures. I got the Ryza figure coming out. I think also that's the same month that the 15th anniversary Hatsune Miku, Racing Miku's coming out. That's made by my favorite artist, Toru Monimo, and I have to get that. And I think right after that, that's where Volume is coming out and Sophie, the changing outfit. So it's already a crunch month for me. So I don't know, but I do like Asuka. I mean, if I was going to get one Asuka figure, the only Asuka figure I would ever get, I know this is a little tangent, this video is a little long, but you know, I like talking about figures. I mean, the one Asuka figure that I love the most, that I didn't get the chance to get, but when I ever find it, I will, is this one right here. This one right here was a beautiful figure. I like the white, I like the dynamic of the base, I like the steel pose, I really like the figure, and it's on pre-order, so it's a pre-owned figure now, so I might actually pick this up. I don't know, I like the white. I think it's a really good figure, and it's a good asking price, honestly. So you might see a figure of that in the near future. Moving to page 7, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. 6, because I gotta see what this looks like. So we got this character of Albedo from Kentai Collections and Kadokawa Collections. I always think of Kentai Collections because of KD, but it's Kadokawa Collections. And Albedo in a nice yukata spider looking dress, and it looks amazing. It looks so good. I love that the base is that her sitting in this like shrine window thing, base window seat. It's hot, it's sexy. I like that she's lifting up her leg. You can almost see the cooch. You got this nice yukata is hanging off, and it has this nice headdress. It's a really good figure. I love that she also has the spider web in the back with the spider on it. It's a beautiful design figure, a beautiful Albedo. If you were going to get any Albedo figure, and she has the pipe that they wear, it is a beautiful. Is she like a Yakuza? An old school Yakuza? I don't know. It is a nice 1/7 scale figure for $216 though. Never mind. God damn it. I feel like this is a great figure, but for a 1/7 scale figure, this is a big asking price. For $200, maybe I could see 160, maybe 170, but like $216? I mean, maybe to the biggest Albedo fan, this is a dream match made in heaven, but I'm not that big on Albedo. I love Albedo mostly just because she's hot and she's a great character. She's the only reason why I did watch Overlord, even though Overlord, season 1 Overlord was really good. After that, it kind of fell off for me a little bit. However, Albedo just is a shining beacon of the show. That's why you see so many figures of her, not of other characters, because Albedo is just a great designed character. However, I don't know. Maybe you guys will think differently. Maybe. We got a Marine remake figure and from Atelier, and it looks good. It's a Nandroid. I am very conflicted on buying this figure because I don't like Nandroids, but I love Marie and I love Atelier. So like there's a 2-to-1 thing here, and it's only like $50. So like it'd be crazy for me not to buy this as an Atelier fan, and I feels like I have to buy it as an Atelier fan because if we buy this, it will show a Kill Tecmo that we want an actual scale figure of Marie, and I feels like they're not doing it because this is like the test, because it's Marie and it's not Ryza or Sophie or Yume, the new character. Like, and there's so many other characters that needs figures from Atelier, from Shelly. Verona did get one, but I didn't get one. I didn't get that one yet. But there's Totori, and I want this. I want this a lot. It's a really cute figure, and not much else to say, but it's a great figure. This is a sexy figure as well. Don't know who it is, but she's hot. She's a nice swimsuit. I love that she got the tan lines on there, and she's pulling the swimsuit, and the base is like the water and the beach and the sand and the wave coming up. She got some nice ass. She's a tan figure as well. Ooh. Oh, and I love that she even has her hand holding herself up. That's a really good touch. I like that a lot. That's a really, really good figure. I even like that hair sculpt. I like how it looks like her hair is wet from the wave that just hit. It's a good figure. A really good figure. God damn. Damn, that's a good figure. $160, a 1/7 scale figure. January 2025. That's early. That's too early. But you know, it's a pretty good figure nonetheless. A nice, really good figure. And then we got the 1/4 scale figure of Jury. We looked at Chun-Li the other day, the last time we did this, and god damn it, this is a good bunny figure. I love that it screams Jury still, even as a bunny figure, and god damn these thighs, and god damn this ass. It is so sexy. I love that it has this dynamic pose of Jury. I love that it has this like, come get your ass beat. It is great. The only thing that is criminal about this figure is that it doesn't come with the shoes not on the figure. Like, it should be an option. Like, you could take the shoes off because the feet is the main attraction of Jury. Covering up her feet is a crime. It's a crime against humanity. What are they thinking? But I do love the heels. I do love the ankle spikes, cuffs. It is such a good figure. And it's almost $267. Comes out in April. It's like, I don't need to buy any more freaking figures, especially if you watch my recent Neptunia freaking bunny figure unboxing, how it came damaged, or at least the base in the air. So like, I already got trust issues when it comes to freeing right now, but god damn, it's a good figure. Dude, I need to say more. I don't need to really talk about this figure any more than I need to. And then we got, I don't know who this character is, but I saw a bunny girl that's not freeing, and I immediately clicked on it. It looks like Bunny Senpai, but my Sakurajima, that last name is always hard to say. But it's not. It's someone I don't even know, but it's a really good bunny figure. Like, even though you don't have the realistic like leggings, it's still detailed enough to make it look like it, and it's a good looking figure. Nice boobs, great thighs, nice ass, a nice pose for $166. Not a bad asking price. May 2025, pretty good window for figures to come out. Again, I already have a lot coming out that month, but it is a nice figure. And then another bunny figure from Binding. Again, Binding is pretty much the freeing of hentai figures, and I'm afraid to click over, so you might not even see this part. But damn, it's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna look at this on my own time. This is my homework for later, and it's a pretty sexy figure. It's a sexy figure, and I like the way it looks. and it's just, I don't even know who it is. Rumi, I'll get to know her. I haven't jumped the gun to buy a binding figure yet because they're almost as crazy in price as freeing figures, which is $275. So the shipping of it's going to be at least $300 at least to get it to you. And it's, I don't know if it's worth it, but it might be. I don't know. It's hard to say. Page 8. We have a few figures that I want to look at. This original character here. This character looks sexy. We got this Overlord character. I don't know who it is, but we got a bunny figure that we gotta look at. We got this Girls Front Line character we gotta look at. We got this Akane from SSS Gridman that we gotta look at. And yeah, I think that's it for that. I love that she's like this bunny, like Phantom Thieves kind of looking character, thief, and god damn, I don't know how she's going to rob anyone in a bunny suit, but take everything I got. Take everything I got. She is super sexy. She got some nice boobs, that nice hip. God damn, they don't lie. Those thighs, you got thigh squish. I like that she's holding a little revolver. I like that she has the handcuffs as well. Let's look at the backstory. Beautiful backstory, honestly. And it just looks like an all-round good figure. A really, really nice, stunning figure. A 1/7 scale figure for $163 coming out in May. God, why is it May? Because I probably would pre-order this. It's an original figure from the artist. They normally have the artist down here. They don't have the artist. I wish I would know who the artist was, but regardless of the fact, it's a really nice figure. It's a really good original figure. And then we have this another nice original figure as well. Another bunny that's not free. I love, again, I said it, the theme of the video. I like that there's other competition when it comes to freeing in their figures, like the bunny figures. It's a 1/6 scale figure for $274, and it's a nice little bunny girl outfit. I love that you can get two. Is it two for the price of one? Like you get two figures, but you get one without the leggings, one without the leggings, and one with the leggings. It's crazy. This, no way. You get, is this the bonus? It looks like this is the bonus. That's crazy. Now that's a better asking price because you're getting two figures for the price of one. And I like that the straps cover up the nips, you know, nice good under boobs, side boob, all kinds of boobs, good hips. Goddamn, does she have a spine? She doesn't. She got a nice backstory. Loving it. I love the pigtails. I'm a fan of pigtails. I'm a sucker for pigtails, especially like the shaggy pigtails like this. Really, really good. Really, really stunning. Love it a lot. Good thigh squish. Oh my God. Let me stop before I get in trouble. Pretty good figure, not gonna lie. Pretty good figure. I don't know who this is, but I like the aesthetic of it. I haven't watched Overlord enough to know who this is, but I like the leggings. I like the base. It looks like this like ghost ghoul shadow, and it looks really cool. And it's a nice aesthetic pleasing figure for $129 from Alter. A 1/8 scale figure, not bad, not bad. It's nice to see other characters that's not Albedo and Toma. I don't know who that is, but she's cute. She's cute. And then we have a 1/4 scale figure of, I don't know who this is, but I saw a bunny figure, so I clicked on it just so I can look at it. And it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's freeing. You know, you can't really go wrong. This is a $137. I'm more surprised that it's that low. Because I've seen figures for freeing figures that's like $500 to $700, and maybe because it's a character that not a lot of people know, so they don't think they're gonna get a lot for it. And plus, maybe just because they're realizing that the prices are goddamn too high. I don't know what, but it's a pretty good figure. So I don't know who the character is, but for people who do, you are in luck if you're getting this figure. Then we have I don't know this character. I'm gonna be frank. I never played Girls Frontline, but I did hear that Girls Frontline got a sequel announced. She's just a blue hair character, and you guys know I love my blue hair characters, being Rim. And she got some big titties. She got a swimsuit, this like nice little swimsuit sundress garb that she has. You can take it off and change it into a nice normal swimsuit. She got some nice titties. She got some nice abs. She got some hips. I like that she's carrying this like rocket launcher gun. I don't know anything about squirrel front lines, but I like the ponytail. It's a sexy figure. I'm sure Kin's probably gonna buy this figure and get it and review it, and it's gonna be sexy and it's gonna be hot and it's gonna be cool. And you know, but then we got Akane, super sexy figure. I love that it's sitting down. I like that she's sitting on this desk. I like that the base is even like this concrete that she probably broken up herself from being a demon. It feels like for $105 from Kotobukiya, a pretty good asking price for a 1/7 scale figure. It's a nice detail on the leggings here. I like the thought. I like the flow of the hair. A pretty good figure, honestly. A pretty good asking price for March 2025. If it wasn't coming out in the same month as Vert and my wife's birthday month and anniversary, then I probably would get it. But you know, it's coming out in a month that's pretty hard for me right now. And then moving into page 9, we're getting close to the end. We have 1, 2, 3, just because she's hot, 4, 5, 6. And that is it for, I gotta see who this is. I don't know who this is, but I gotta look at it. Lucaris, Rico, and this is, again, you know, we just saw one that was 125, and this one is 252 because it's a popular anime, popular show. She's pretty hot, but like when you look at the Jury one compared to this, it's like they went all out on the Jury figure, and this one is just your basic bunny girl figure. Yes, it's a red, it's sexy, it's hot, the leggings really cool, I like the pose, but the Jury one is on another level. Like nothing is beating that Jury figure, except for like the Chun-Li bunny figure. That was also really good, but like nothing's beating that Jury figure. Nothing's beating that Jury figure when it comes to bunny figures. And then we got Kagura, my second favorite girl from Simra Kagura. Simra Kagura love is in the house right now. You already know we've been asking for a new game. I've been crying for a new game. We just had a new video about it. And we got Kagura in a nice, good nurse outfit looking super sexy. I love the detail of her hair. I love the boobs. She got some sexy boobs. I like that this peak of the hip cleavage, the thigh squish, looking nice. She got the needle in her hand. Really, really nice figure. All around good figure. And it just looks really cool. $234 from Hobby Stock. Coming out in March. It's a 1/4 scale figure coming out in March. Why March? Oh, if it came out, if it was coming out any other month, I would probably cancel the figure for this. But I can't cancel Hyperdimension for it. But god damn it! Why did they do this to me? Oh, that's a good figure. It's a good figure. I wish it came out any other month in the later part of the year, because it would have been an instant buy. But maybe I might be able to get it on the aftermarket. It pains me to say that, honestly. Next, we got this character I don't know, but she's a tan bunny girl with big old titties. So I clicked on it. A nice ass, a good rack, nice abs, and it's an all-around detail figure. I like that she's leaning on her weapon scythe. She has a scythe. I like that she's holding up this monster drink with her tail. It's a really dynamic, good looking figure. All around, just beautiful figure. Don't know who the character is, but she's hot and she's pretty cool. You know, I can't deny that. For $236 coming on in September. Why couldn't that have been in Kagura, man? September would have been a great month for Simra Kagura. Anyway, we got Rika, 1/7 scale. That's $105. This is also going along with the Akane. It looks really cool, really sexy. This one is not as good as the one of her leaning on a rail, but it is a nice figure. You got the thighs that do not lie. I love that her hair is flowing, a nice expression. This anime wasn't really all that appealing to me, but it was one of those animes that I just kept watching because the characters were cool. And that's pretty much it. But it doesn't beat this one. This one right here is super cute. I love the dynamic of it. It looks really cool, really hot. However, the thighs are better than this one right here. So I don't know. We have another 2B figure from Freeryu. It's a not a scale figure, a prize figure, and not the best looking 2B figure. Honestly, this is not really all that good at all. I mean, it's not terrible per se because it's 2B, but at the same time, there's so many other good 2B figures. I mean, sure, it's $41, but I mean, I feels like even for a little bit more dollars, for like at least $100, you can get a better 2B figure than this, a way more dynamic figure than this. Like, there is so many great 2B figures that you got this one, you got this one, you got this one, you got that one. Bro, do not buy that. Unless you're a super hardcore 2B fan, then sure. But, you know. And then we have this Prince Hinge Rich from Azure Lane. Don't know who the character is, but I love that she has this nice singing Jessica Rabbit kind of dress looking, and it's super sexy, super hot. I like that she's covering up the eye. I love the hair. I love that the fur is coming out. Nice detailed figure. Probably a figure that my wife's gonna probably get, as again, she loves Azure Lane. For $189, comes out July 2025. A really nice figure. You know, you got that nice leg coming out of the dress. You got the nice under boobs, side, all boobs in this. It's a nice little bunny figure as well, and it's really fun. I like the hair though. Can we look at the ponytail of this hair? This braid ponytail? Can I get a back shot? Look at this hair. Golly, they got the detail of a braid so good. Oh my God, that is amazing. This is an amazing figure. A good quality figure, honestly. I mean, obviously, we don't have it, so I can't say how quality it is, but it's looking quality from the pictures. Then, I don't know who the fuck this is. I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, honestly. All right, and then the last page we have a few figures that we need to look at on here. We got a Chloe from Hololive. We got another bunny figure. We got another bunny figure from Overlord. We got this cute bunny girl. And then we got an Albedo that we gotta look at. We got this cute figure here. And we got this CC figure that looks really cute. And then why not look at Tsunade to end everything out? You know, a little bit of Naruto. I love this Chloe figure. It's really cute. For $222 from Max Factory. I like that it has her jacket that you can put it on and off. I like that you can put her hood on if you don't want to. She's sitting on the orca, which is cute. As a dolphin fan myself, if you didn't know, a killer whale is a dolphin, not a whale, even though it's called a killer whale. And it is a nice little dynamic figure. I like the figure a lot. I think Chloe's really cute. I love her personality. She's super fun to watch, and you know, I love just buying VTuber figures as a VTuber myself. I like supporting VTubers, and you know, I want an Ina figure. I want Chloe. I want to get Maureen Sideshow, and it's a really nice dynamic for a 1/6 scale figure for $223, coming out September next year. It's a pretty good asking price, honestly. A basic frame figure, you know, but it is $137, so a pretty good asking price. Comes out in March of 2025, and I don't know who this character is. She's really cute. I like the dynamic, but again, it's not beating the Jury one. The Jury is the best bunny figure that I've seen so far, along with the Chun-Li one. But it is really cool. Nobrel, I love that Nobrel's getting figures finally. It's been forever since we got a Nobrel figure. All Albedo is all Albedo. I actually think I like Nobrel a little bit more than Albedo, because she wants to kill people on sight anyone that talks to Lord Ainz any kind of way, she's immediately about to murk them. And I like the bunny aesthetic. It has a nice little flow to it. I like that she has her weapon here, and it's a all-around good figure. I might actually end up picking this up, honestly. For $198 coming out July 2025, it could be a thing. I don't know, maybe a better asking price. It might not be a thing I get immediately, but if it drops down in price, I will definitely pick it up. And that's probably where my stance is. I don't know who the hell this is, but she's super sexy. I like that she gets this like spy kind of feel to her. She definitely is one of those characters like likes to joke around. It's very flirtatious and, you know, sexy. She got the boob squish. She got the nice thighs. She got the nice hair flow. She's really cute. I like the base that it's pushing, a sitting down figure as well. So it's an all-around good figure nonetheless. For $126 for November 2024, coming out this year actually, and my birthday month. I don't know, it's a pretty good figure. I probably won't pick her up because I don't know who she is, but I did want to look. Oh, it's a Santa outfit. I could not tell that was a Santa outfit by first glance, but it is a nice little Santa baby outfit. Santa baby, sorry. And now we have another Albedo figure that looks really cool, super sexy, kind of simplistic, not as good as the one that we just previously saw, but it's a nice Albedo figure as well. I love the detail on the feathers. Those wings are crazy. Nice base, a nice little beautiful dress, nice simple Albedo figure for $148, coming out January 2025. Comes out a little too early for my taste. It feels like nothing should ever come out in January. Right after Christmas is crazy. And that's funny that the figure that we just saw was a Christmas figure leading into this. I don't know the irony in that. Don't know who this is either, but she looked hot. She got some nice pink hair, nice little side boob, nice little leggings. She's a flight attendant. Look at this goddamn ass. Oh, whoa, you can see all her backstory in this ass right here. Good Lord. I love the nice little shoulders, the lace back is detailed. I love the suitcase. It's really good, a really good detailed suitcase. She even has a nice little name tag that's hanging on for dear life. You can hear her scream, "Help me." Yes, you go. $191 comes out in January. A pretty good figure, not gonna lie. Vertex, I don't think I've ever heard of them before, but it's pretty good. And then we have from Mega House, we have a CC figure for her 15th anniversary, and she has all her clothes off, holding Zero's fucking cape, and it looks hella good. Hella good. I'm sure my wife is going to pre-order this because she loves CC. She has a lot of all the CC figures at this point, and comes out February 2025. $168 is a really good asking price. I mean, it's CC. What's to say? She's a nice, lazy, chill, pizza loving girl, and you know, you can't go wrong with a good CC figure. And last but certainly not least, we have Tsunade in a nice swimsuit outfit going along with the Naruto girls collections, another figure from Mega House, and it's a nice, beautiful figure. I do already have a Tsunade figure of the one of her in her normal attire, so I don't think I ever will need a new Tsunade figure, but you know, Tsunade is a classic waifu that's a gilf that, you know, a lot of us would love to have, but you know, comes out in March. It's a sexy figure, $105. You know, you can't, that's a pretty good asking price for, I'm assuming this is kind of like a 1/7 scale figure, going off of Mega House's figures. In, you know, nice thighs, good boobs, good abs, a nice pose, a nice simple swimsuit figure. And that is pretty much all the figures that we were going to look at. Let's just do one bonus round. I'm not going to click on anything here, but let's look at a bonus of anything here that we might have clicked on if possible. This. Oh my God. I've talked about this at Wonderfest. My wife already pre-ordered this. Comes out next year, 2025. And watch my Wonderfest video, because God damn, everything about this figure is just sexy. Everything. Laying down, thighs, ass, bird touching the fucking ass, boobs all everywhere. It's a beautiful, beautiful designed figure. Apex ate this shit up. Ate this shit up. Ate it up. Then we ordered 5 figures, which is the Yume figure, the Nanan girl figure, the Marie figure, and a few other ones that I have here from the Serveria and the sexy, beautiful Chino girl that was in a nice little sundress that was like only $51, because I mean she was really hot and sexy, and she had some nice boobs and she had a nice dress. It was hot. But that was the figures that we looked at for Amiami for September. A lot of great figures. I mean, of course, I could look at Amiami all day, but there has to be a cutoff point at some point. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos and want to see more of these videos in the future, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know what was your favorite figure that we looked at today. What are some other figures that you are going to be getting that I didn't talk about? Let me know down in the comments down below, and let's look out for next month for October and see what new figures come out then. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to help me get to 10K, that would be really helpful. That is my goal by the end of the year, and I put everything I can into these videos. So if you guys would definitely appreciate me by hitting the like button, subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I'm Kentman, and I'll see you guys in the next video next time. Bye me!